Hi. So we wanted to do something where we did much shorter videos that just take one or two questions from you guys to answer. We realized sitting through an hour conversation can be a little bit of a pain. So today I wanted to start out by dealing with a really big question from you guys that I hear a lot, which is how do you reconcile evolution with your faith? Like I said, that seems to be a big question on people's minds, and they're not sure how you can do that. Um, the thing that would get, the thing that blows me away is that for the vast majority of Christians, this is not even an issue. The Catholic, Anglican, and I believe the Orthodox Church all accept evolution and see it as entirely valid within the framework of their faith. They see no problems with reconciling Genesis with evolution. I think the Catholic position is that there can be the sense that evolution may have created the body, but that then at some point along that evolutionary tract, whether it be Homo sapiens, whether it be a precursor to Homo sapiens, whether it be afterwards, at some point those humans were given souls, and that there would then be a sort of literal Adam and Eve as the first two humans, if you will, that were given souls. So, like I say, for around 60 to 70% of Christians, evolution is not something that is seen as antagonistic to their faith. It's not seen as something that needs to be opposed or in conflict with their Christian beliefs. I definitely fall into that category. I think that there isn't really an issue there. I do feel like evolution is entirely valid. And I believe that it goes much bigger than simply our biological beginnings. Richard Dawkins talks about evolution as being organized complexity from primeval simplicity. And I think when you take that specific definition of evolution, and not just in the sort of biological evolutionary framework, but you take that definition of evolution, you can do something much more beautiful and apply that to all of creation itself. We know the origins of the universe are subatomic particles that become atoms, that then become molecules, that we have simple hydrogen baked in stars to become heavier elements. These heavier elements are then recycled throughout the history of the universe in becoming our planet, becoming trees and plants that animals eat and die and then get eaten by another animal, and so on and so on and so on, over the billions of years, until they eventually end up here in this configuration to be my body. And I feel like if you take that view of evolution on a grander cosmic scale across all of the evolution, much as Michael Dowd does in the book Thank God for Evolution, where they talk about this grand evolutionary epic story where evolution then becomes, in this loose definition of organized complexity from primeval simplicity, becomes tied into absolutely everything, from the way that matter is formed, the way our bodies came around, from even societies, how societies go from very, primeval, simple tribes groups into the vastly complex organisms we have now and social structures that we have. That evolution becomes the grand tale of absolutely everything. I think that's deeply poetic, deeply beautiful, and something that is very important to integrate into our worldview, especially if, from a Christian view, you have this sense of unity of our brothers and sisters, of every man being the same. You then start to see, no matter our doctrinal or creedal or religious or racial or political differences, that essentially we are all made from the same matter. We all have the same origins, and that our story is not one of the 20 to, well, not 20, but 80 to 100 years that we spend on this planet. That the stories of all of the matter that makes us up actually tie all the way back to the origins of the universe. And to be those particular molecules have to be in a particular place, have to go through a particular path. Otherwise, you'd have a different brain chemistry and you'd be somebody else. Like, I feel like that is just amazing and very, very beautiful to integrate into your worldview. So I don't see evolution as being opposed to Christian views, and I actually find that grand evolutionary epic actually helps reinforce my Christian views. So hopefully that will explain how you can be a Christian and kind of reconcile evolution with that. If you have any other questions, please drop them into the comments below. If you agree or disagree with anything that I've said today, again, we'd love to hear from you. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll see our much longer hour-long conversations. And if you'd like to be a part of those, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. You know, whether you have a similar tale to us and that you're atheists who converted to Christians, or whether you're a Christian who then became an atheist, or maybe you've just always been an atheist. We'd love to have you involved. We'd love to get your viewpoints on our discussions, get your views, and see what you think and your opinions. All right. Well, you guys take care, and we will see you next time. Bye.